Want to see my edict?
Hey, Noodle, just give me a minute to put my stuff down and take my coat off and come over and see your edict. Wow.
It's for American history. Doesn't it look cool?
That is by far the best looking edict I've ever... How did you do this?
I learned calligraphy.
When did you learn calligraphy? Who taught you? Did Leisha teach you?
Mom, take a breath. Grandma taught me.
Well, Grandma taught me calligraphy, too. I never got it this good.
We're supposed to make up a bunch of rules for a just society, like they did in olden times.
While enjoying a game of dodgeball, the loser shalt not throw the ball with all thy might at the head of the winner. Good rule.
I need to make it look old now. Miss Biddle said tea stains are good for that.
No, I know something better.
That's Grandma's lighter.
No, this is an edict ager. The trick is to control the flame and just tickle the edges. Lauren, stay back! Stay back! Stay back! It's okay. It's all right, honey. Here someplace.
What is all the banging down here?
I can't find the coffee filters.
When I was in college, we used underpants when we ran out of filters.
They used to be right here, near the coffee maker.
I relocated them to a more sensible place. Better move somewhere. The glare off of Amy's new refrigerator makes you look dead.
I've been working really hard lately.
That was not meant for you. That was meant for me.
Well, nonsense. It was for that silver monstrosity.
Mom likes things to stay the way they were. You're lucky she lets you wear long pants.
I brought you the new contract to book the Athenaeum for next month. All I need is a signature and a bigger deposit.
Is there ever going to be coffee?
Keep your underpants on.
Why must the deposit be bigger?
Because they don't trust us anymore.
Because you keep postponing.
What's the matter with you? Didn't you sleep?
I was up late.
Were you by any chance respecting a bowel? Or am I projecting? Am I also projecting that you desperately need a cup of coffee?
I had to do my homework over.
Why?
Because someone burnt it up.
What would you like for breakfast, sweetheart?
It was Mom.
An accident. People have accidents. And to make it up to Lauren, I am participating in her school fundraiser.
Have you ever done that before? I don't think she has.
Lauren's school has booked one of those authentic colonial places, and we're going to go and pretend it's the 1700s.
We're going to live just like they did in the olden days. Want to come, Grandma?
Yeah, come on, Ma. It'll be like nothing ever changed. Ever. Since the 18th century. Just how you like it.
Please, Grandma.
Well, since you've asked so nicely.
Zola,
I'm here to defend somebody.
I didn't ask.
Well, that's why I'm here. To defend somebody in a court case.
Not to thank me for the flowers.
A guy sends a girl flowers to apologize for calling her up in the middle of the night from a bachelor party drunk. What's the proper response?
When someone apologizes to me, I either forgive them or I don't.
You know the only 2 times you've been nice to me, you've been drunk?
You've never been nice to me. Zola, Those are only 2 times I've been under the influence in 10 years.
Fine. Apology accepted.
Go out to dinner with me.
I can't go out with you. I'm seeing someone.
Oh.
That's why I can't go out with you.
I got that.
I'm due in court to defend somebody. I can't. I'm seeing someone. Like you were born yesterday.
What?
It's insulting. Like you can't take the hit. Should you just say, Bruce, you're a great guy, but I'm not interested in you. Period. End of chapter. Case closed.
You don't think she really has a boyfriend?
Please. Her? What kind of guy would throw himself onto that buzzsaw? Though it's just that snotty, impatient, feisty quality that really makes her hot. You're right. I bet she has a lot of boyfriends.
Hearing to revoke commitment. The Merrills would like to regain custody of their 6-year-old son, Harley.
Your Honor may recall the police found Harley wandering the streets in the wee hours. Mrs. Merrill had a crack cocaine problem, and Mr. Merrill was in jail.
Tell me how things have changed around the Merrill household.
Things have changed, Your Honor. Mrs. Merrill has been sober for 6 months. She attends parenting classes and is gainfully employed.
And I see here that Mr. Merrill is out of jail?
Praise God, Judge Gray.
Your Honor, Mr. Merrill has paid his debt to society and, in fact, has experienced a spiritual awakening which has completely turned his life around.
I will remind Your Honor that Mr. Merrill was incarcerated for assaulting Mrs. Merrill.
Simon received a letter from the warden recommending his model behavior and the Bible workshop that he started.
What about AA meetings, anger management classes?
Once I was able to accept God into my heart, all anger and the need for alcohol left me.
In addition to God, would you consider accepting parenting classes and regular AA meetings?
Whatever it takes, Your Honor.
Okay, well, I'm going to take a leap of faith of my own here. I am granting the parents' petition for revocation and sending Harley home, but I'm also ordering 6 months of protective supervision.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge Gray.
I'll see everyone back here in 3 months for an update.
Yes, Maxine?
I need half a day off.
Fine.
I'm going on a school trip with Lauren and Amy.
Have a great time.
To the Freedom Inn.
The role-playing place? Where you live as though it's 1770 and you pump your own water and strangle your own chicken, that place?
I was thinking more knitting by the fire. Amy reading poetry. The men cleaning their muskets. What are you doing?
Extrapolating next year's budget shortfall. Should I be factoring in your salary here or not?
Why do you ask?
Will you be working here next year?
Why wouldn't I?
Because you're getting married to a rich man, which you hate discussing, so...
Jared is busy with his work. I can't imagine not being busy with mine.
Good, great, fantastic.
I tried retirement. I was so bored I constructed a Hindu temple out of macaroni. And I wiped out my nest egg day trading.
Well, you won't need to worry about a nest egg anymore. Which you hate discussing, so... Yeah, but still, you could travel, see the world. You could go anywhere you wanted to. You stay in 5-star hotels, or you could travel light. You could pack a small bag and a credit card. You fly into Portugal, or you hop a freight through Basque Country into France, the Loire Valley. Forget about your foster son being charged with manslaughter, and get a job apprenticing a stonemason. Fall in love with his beautiful daughter.
I'm guessing we're not talking about me anymore.
Insert your own dream here. It's just something to consider.
More important than being strong, it's the type of case which creates social change. That way it gets incorporated into the system legally as well as becoming the social agenda. It's a three-prong approach: public policy, public practice, and public opinion.
What's up?
How you doing? You got a minute?
Well,
Gordon Parker.
Hey, Bruce Van Axel. It's only you have to make up a boyfriend to get rid of me. I'm a grown-up, I can take the hit. That's all I want to say. Good luck on your case, man.
That is one tightly wrapped, hardwired, intense brother.
I'd like some ice cream, please. Your new friend is ignoring me.
You expect it to serve you?
It does everything else, doesn't it? Defrosts itself, adjusts its own temperature, warns you if the milk is turning sour, deodorizes itself. Chocolate chip, please. Don't make me ask again.
Okay, Mom. I will serve you a porringer of ice cream. And this is a noggin, and this is a trencher. You memorizing this? Because we're supposed to know it.
I don't want to.
Yeah, well, we still have some time. We can figure out some way to get out of this. What's with the hairy eyeball?
You promised Lauren.
I was plagued by guilt then. I feel better now.
You say I'm inflexible, but one little bump in your routine, and you want to break a promise to your daughter.
Mom, I have been dispensing justice all day. Now I have to come home and learn 200 archaic nouns.
You've completely lost your sense of fun.
I have not.
I'm not saying you don't have your reasons. It's Michael trying to take Lauren, plus other recent events, and what you face on the bench. Day after day, it takes a spiritual toll.
So what do you think I should do? Stick my head in an oven?
Life offers a bounty of opportunities. I wish you would embrace them. More importantly, I wish you would pass that opportunity on to Lauren.
Like you did to us.
As a matter of fact, yes.
Come on, Mom. We all know Dad was the fun one.
You only think that because he died first.
Okay, fine. We'll go.
And we'll try and have some fun.
If I can remember how.
Sarcasm is not fun, Amy.
I don't want to interview a new pediatrician. I want to have lunch.
That phone has rung 6 times. 7. I can't believe they allow these sick kids to just run all over the room.
Yeah, pediatrician's office. Go figure.
8. Someone should answer that phone.
Our old pediatrician wouldn't stand for this.
We're not going back to Dr. Lawrence.
Why?
Remember when Ned's belly button scab wouldn't fall off? And I asked Dr. Lawrence, I said, why won't Ned's belly button scab
And
fall
he
off?
said, don't worry, it will.
Yes, that's what he said at first. But later, when I pressed him on the issue,
1,000 times.
he told me. I don't even want to think about what he told me.
It was the autoimmune thing.
He said, worst case scenario, it could be indicative of an autoimmune disorder. I mean, what kind of doctor goes from, oh, it's nothing, don't worry, to the worst case scenario in one quick step? That is lousy bedside manner. Dr. Bartol's office, can I help you? Can you call back? Ah, when was your appointment? Well, let me check the schedule. I found the appointment book. Okay, would you like to reschedule? Next Tuesday at 9? Yeah.
She's a very take charge kind of gal.
Weird lady to the right.
Greetings to ye on this fine day.
Hi there.
Prithee, what sayest thee, young wife?
You're supposed to talk old school.
Yeah, right. Yea, verily.
Good day, kind sir. 'Tis brillig, and we are in need of shelter and sustenance after our arduous journey.
Prithee, enter.
'Tis brillig? It's from the Jabberwocky.
We're in, aren't we?
Is there a petting zoo here?
Ah, we have goats, chickens, pigs. You'll have to meet Wilbur. We also have a vegetable garden. We strive to be self-sufficient. I'm Reginald Hoyt, your innkeeper. All conversation at the Freedom Inn shall be done in proper English of the times.
Yes, I have my book of proverbs and vocabulary.
Not memorized? Ah, well. Old Mother, wilt thou provide the particulars of birth and family?
I'm sorry, are you addressing me? It's a little confusing because I'm not your old mother.
Prithee.
Reginald, listen, I'm willing to put up with a certain amount of nonsense out of fun.
We are the
I am
Grays,
not-
Amy, Lauren, and old mother, Maxine.
Uh-oh.
Well, I understand that.
You should have gone round to the back.
No, we're here as guests for the school fundraiser.
Well, some be guests, some be servants.
And we be servants?
Don't look at me.
'Tis the luck of the draw, young wife. 'Tis fate, 'tis providence, so round the back 'tis.
All right, how much extra 'tis for a young wife to slip to the innkeeper to become a guest instead of a servant?
Step lively, step smart, for the passage be narrow.
Come on, it'll be fun.
Come along, old mother. It'll be heaps of fun.
We'll see you then. And please remember to bring your insurance card with you. Thank you. Welcome to Dr. Bartolf's office. Is your son sick or is this a well visit?
He has an earache.
Please take a seat on that side of the room and the doctor will be with you shortly. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry, everyone, but Sally ran off to marry a veterinarian. So, are you the temp?
Not exactly.
Good, splendid. Give me 5 minutes, send in the next patient, okay?
I have to get back to the office.
I'll see you at home. Dr. Bartolf's office, can I help you? What are the symptoms? Oh, that'll fall off by itself. Mm-hmm. So how big a scab are we talking?
Hey, Bruce, right?
Hey, Gordon. You with Zola?
It's an interesting question, really. Depending how you mean it.
I mean, is she with you now?
No, she's not. But what you need to know is that Aquarians seldom lie to avoid conflict.
Why do I need to know that?
Because Zola's an Aquarian.
Are you her client or her astrologist?
I'm her man. I see why you were confused, though. I thought you were a client, too, this morning.
I am a client.
You have feelings for the lady. I appreciate that. She's terrific. You know, you sense an underlying attachment. I'm up with that, too. She bonds with people. It's her particular skill.
Hey, Gordon.
But my bond takes precedence. Are you hearing me? I have a prior claim on her heart, and I trust that you, as a highly evolved spirit, will respect that. Are we copacetic?
Are we what?
Are you hearing me?
Are you telling me to stay away from your girl?
Hey, dude, let's not make a big alpha male thing out of this.
She turned me down.
Yeah, but you put a vibe out in the world, and I wanted to address it.
Consider the vibe addressed.
Anyway, it couldn't possibly work between you and Zola.
Out of curiosity, why not?
Well, you're a Virgo, right?
I have absolutely no idea.
Trust me on this. Wouldn't work. You're literally star-crossed. Be well, my brother. It's all good. No hard feelings?
Not even one. Dead man walking.
I'll check the middle bed, see if Goldilocks is in it.
It's spare. That's the word for it. Spare.
Upstairs, the guests slept on feather jack beds and their handmade quilts. But the servant's life was without frills.
Truth in advertising.
Even the servants' clothing was made of rough, drab material.
Oh, what a miserable life.
Well, that's how servants lived back then.
I meant hours.
Amy.
I'm just kidding. This is gonna be fun. Being a servant won't be so bad. Especially if the alternative is going to bed.
Kitchen servants are required to light the stove 4 to 5 hours before mealtime, which means rising long before the sun.
What's that?
Our costumes.
Costumes?
Oh, Judge Gray. Or I should say, scullery maid. You'll look positively fetching.
Dr. McCarty.
What the hell?
I was going on break-in. Somebody in the pickup truck just dumped her at the door. Oh, she passed out? I think she said she was raped.
I'm gonna need a rape kit and make sure the cops are notified. All right, I need a hematocrit, IV, and let's cut the clothes off.
The doctor will call you back once we have the results. Okay? Bye-bye.
Oh, you saved my bacon today, Miss Gray.
Chaos must be tamed. That's my theory. So, can you see me now?
I don't think that'd be a good idea.
But why? I waited all day.
Because I'd like to offer you a job, and I couldn't possibly employ a patient.
A job?
Yes, as my receptionist, part-time, $15 an hour.
But I'm pregnant.
Well, pregnant women work.
I have a son in preschool. I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Well, when your son's at school, you can be an at-work receptionist.
I'll have to ask my husband. Oh, my God, did I say that? No, I don't have to ask his permission. I make my own decisions. I'm just a little out of practice. Or it's hormones. So, what do I want? A job? Yes. I'd like a job. I'm good at working. I'll do it.
Good. I'll see you Monday.
Yes.
All right.
See you Monday.
Excuse me. Oh. Gentlemen and gentle ladies, if I might have a word with you before we begin our glorious evening repast.
Cooking in a fireplace is
I
dangerous.
invite you to
Are my
enjoy-
eyebrows singed? You're fine. Just hold your side up straight because you're spilling something on my
Servants should be seen and not heard.
Firstly, I welcome thee to Freedom Inn, where yesterday's way of life lives on. It was the Dutch who first explored Connecticut, but it wasn't until 1631, when the Podunk Indians invited the British to visit, that the real growth began.
I guess that showed the podunk.
Prithee, hadst thou not respect for history?
Is there something the scullery maids wish to share with the gentle folk? It was Thomas Hooker, a Puritan.
I'm so sorry.
It's just the Puritan named Hooker.
It's ironic.
My tray beeth hot.
Yet ours beeth heavy and hot.
It's slippery indeed.
If I might get through this without interruption from the kitchen help, we can move on to our repast. If the scullery maids will reveal on the count of 3, 1, and 2, and 3.
Oh, God.
This pig was raised in our own yard, and we honor Pig Wilbur.
That's Wilbur? Oh, no!
Oh, zoons, Reginald. Did you absolutely have to give that information?
Yes, sir. I'll have the page as soon as I can.
We've identified her as 14-year-old Michelle Novins.
14?
We're looking for her parents now. 14-year-olds get raped. It's a hard world.
Well, if she was raped, it was months ago.
The hemorrhaging was due to uterine atony, probably caused by placental abruption.
All right, I appreciate you not talking down to me because I'm a cop. But I need you to talk down to me because I'm a cop.
She had a baby within the hour.
Where's the baby?
As soon as she wakes up, we'll ask her.
But if she left the baby outside somewhere, I don't know how long it'll last in the cold.
As soon as she is conscious, I will call you.
I'm gonna ask around about the truck that dumped her off. See if that leads anywhere.
I know you're conscious, and I'm sure right now you would just like to keep your eyes closed and hope this all goes away. You're a kid who made a big mistake and you're scared. But if you don't tell me where your baby is and it dies, then you'll be responsible. I'm gonna give you a few minutes to think about that, and then I'll be back.
Did it even occur to you for a moment that I might not appreciate being treated like a piece of property to be haggled over?
Are you referring to the conversation I had with your astrologist?
Go ahead. Make fun. Gordon's the kind of man who's easy to mock.
That's God's own truth. Just out of curiosity, what does he do for a living?
Sound design.
Look, if he doesn't have a job, that's cool.
Clubs, concerts. He has a highly attuned ear. I'm not discussing him with you.
He came to see me. And I'm glad he did, because I don't know what I was thinking. You being an Aquarius and me being whatever I am.
Unlike you, Gordon's very open-natured.
I just can't believe you're ragging on me about how white my world is. Brother called me dude.
Gordon is a wonderful guy.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's that.
Gordon's a great guy with great ears. That's that. Case closed. You want to have dinner with me, don't you?
I can't.
But you like the concept. You like that I'm asking you. You're even considering saying yes.
I can't. Good night, Bruce.
It's over. I'm not going to stop asking.
Knock yourself out, big man.
Okay, Miss Novins, moment of truth.
Dr. McCarty? We found the girl's mother. She always wore these huge clothes. It's the fashion, baggy. I think she could be pregnant. She's 14. Who's the father?
Mrs. Novins, I know that this is a lot to digest, but I'm afraid we're running out of time. There is a newborn out there who needs our help.
What can I do?
Get Michelle to tell you where she had the baby.
She didn't even tell me she was pregnant.
Do you have any idea where Michelle was after school today?
At a basketball game at Taft High School. She went alone. I think.
You have a car with lights and sirens, right?
Yeah. They provide us with those.
Taft High School. Check the washrooms.
In the 18th century, girls learned to cook and clean in their father's house. They weren't even allowed to go to school, and women were considered the property of their husbands. That's why they took their husband's last name. Is that why you changed your name back to Gray after you and Daddy got divorced?
Oh, I don't know, Noodle. I think I was just finished with being Amy Cassidy.
Grandma, when you marry Jared, are you going to change your last name to Duff?
No.
Really?
Maxine Duff sounds like a line of orthopedic footwear, don't you think?
But your real name is Maxine McCarty.
I was only Maxine McCarty for 20 years. My true self was formed after that, while I was Maxine Gray.
So if a girl doesn't have her husband's name, then she has her father's name? Is that fair?
A gentleman has come calling, young wife.
Saved by the gentleman caller.
Judge Gray, yowza.
Wasn't a God you look incredibly sexy, Yowza, was it?
No, it wasn't. I'm sorry. I'm all right.
Are you done?
I believe I am, Judge Gray.
What is it?
It's an OTC.
What's an OTC?
An order of temporary custody. My daughter is a judge.
I'm sure they didn't have OTCs in the 18th century.
Take a ride on that thing, Martha. It would suit you.
Do you have to go?
It's the Merrills.
Yeah, there's a little boy who needs some help. I'll be back.
I don't think that's what
Hey, you know what, Reg? The 21st century needs me for half an hour, okay?
The door be bolted at the stroke of 10. If you knock after, I shall not open it.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Honey, I know you have to get back to civilization for a good reason, but if you are not back in time, well, I will make thy life a living hell.
Dr. McCarty?
Did you find the baby?
Yeah, a boy.
Where is he?
They couldn't tell at the scene if the child was stillborn or died afterwards. I'm sorry. I know you did everything you could to get the information.
Will you be arresting her?
Yeah. What a waste of life.
You mean the girls or her babies?
Both, I guess.
Judge Gray, I hope you won't sign the OTC.
Mr. Merrill got drunk and struck his wife. Both of those are good reasons to remove Harley from the situation.
I've slipped and fallen, but my intentions are pure.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Your Honor, the state is not going to press charges in this domestic dispute, and I'll remind you that Mr. Merrill has not had a chance to benefit from the programs you assigned to him.
No, Mr. Shelton. Mr. Merrill was given a chance, which he lost from signing the OTC.
Thank you, Judge Gray.
Why are you wearing that stupid costume?
Mr. Shelton.
Now, what, is she nuts? I won't have my son taken away by some lunatic judge.
God, I really thought. What happened to his spiritual awakening?
I thought he was sincere. I would have given him the same chance you did. I realized you didn't ask me for my opinion.
Thank you for it anyway. Hey, Bruce. Does it seem to you that I'm not as much fun as I used to be?
Fun.
Am I a downer? Have I lost my zest for life?
Judge Gray, have you looked in the mirror? You've been through a lot lately.
So you have noticed I'm not as much fun.
You'll snap back.
So mine. How can she sleep? It's like stretching out on a small slab of scratchy cement.
She's having a wonderful time. How about you?
Oh, you were right. I'm not really enjoying much of anything these days. But I'm glad you brought it to my attention.
You are?
Yeah. Yeah. I want to pass on the same zest for life that I grew up with to Lauren. Especially now that you're not going to be in the house anymore.
Oh, you'll be glad to get rid of me. You can put bowls of balls any place you like. You can store your coffee mugs wherever you want. I'll go live in a snazzy townhouse and store my coffee cups wherever I want. And Jared, that sweet man, will let me do whatever I want.
Ma.
You would never argue with me all the time or tell me that my kitchen cabinets are dowdy.
I said dated. And I'm sorry.
No, Amy, I love all that. That's the way we do things, you and I. We always have. It's always been like that. We keep each other on our toes. You're the one who was right. I hate change.
So do I.
You know who passed on zest for living in the family? Edward. All I passed on was hating change.
Mom, were you having second thoughts about marrying Jared?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely sure.
Because this sounds like second thoughts.
No, I'm more certain about marrying Jared than I ever was about marrying your father.
What?
Oh. Edward was always a little too, I loved him. But this man is...
Ma, I'm not really ready to hear this part.
No?
No.
Well, all right. I'm definitely marrying Jared, and I'm moving out of the house. Things change. And I'm happy about that.
But you just said...
Have you never experienced conflicting impulses? I want to change, but I'm afraid to change too much. And what if I quit my job and start traveling the world? I might get spoiled. And then what happens to the pain in the ass, fire in the belly? Let's go change the world. Me. I want everything at the same time. I want to stay with you. And I want to spend all my time with Jared.
So do I. That's what I want to.
Yeah, I want to travel the world, but I want to go to work every day.
I know exactly what you mean.
We can't have it both ways.
Why? Why can't the world be like that?
I don't
Mrs. Novins. Michelle's awake now. You can see her if you'd like.
Obviously, she has some mental problems. What else could have caused this?
Oh, gosh, let's run through the possibilities.
You're blaming me?
Michelle's 14. She got pregnant, but somehow you didn't notice that because she was wearing baggy clothes? Rather than tell you she was pregnant, she had the baby alone in a girl's washroom during a basketball game? It was a boy, by the way. Your grandchild was a boy. I apologize. You have to realize that Michelle was not thinking clearly. Trauma, blood loss, pain, fear.
Yes.
One of these days, though, it's all going to sink in. And when that happens, she is going to need her mother.
She's never needed me before.
Michelle's being here shows how much she needs you. So you can go home and do whatever it is you've always been doing. Or you can go in there and sit with your daughter and start to be the mother that she's going to need through what's coming.
Thank you, Doctor. But what I think Michelle needs
is for me to put my energies into getting her a good lawyer and a good psychiatrist and arranging to move her to a better facility.
Yes, Amy.
You asleep?
I just answered yes, Amy. How could I be asleep? Well, honey, I'm not sure that this is going to work. Okay, maybe we can both. Are you comfortable?
I took a man's family away from him tonight.
I'm sure he deserved it.
He did.
Then you did the right thing.
He didn't change. That's the problem. I thought he had, but I was wrong. So maybe people don't change as much as we think they do. And that's sad.
I prefer to believe that we evolve as we get older.
But there's a silver lining. People not changing. It's sort of comforting. So that means that just because you're marrying Jared...
I know. And if you believe that, you also get to believe that underneath it all, you're just as much fun as you ever were.
I am fun.
I know.
Especially for a judge.
Good night, honey.
Kitchen staff, arise and shine. Report for duty ere the sun rises and finds us lacking.
It's time to get up. I have to fetch the Camry.
Are there any swear words in that book? Ma, I know you're not sleeping. Ma, you're not fooling anybody.
Mm.